When I was a young boy, I thought happiness was something you find, like a treasure. I believed one day I would stumble upon it, after achieving enough, after having enough, after becoming enough. But now, after years of silence, stillness, and watching people chase joy like it's running away from them, I know the truth. Happiness is not something we find. It's something we choose. You see, the world does not promise comfort. Rain will fall on the just and the unjust. People will misunderstand you. Plans will fail. Your tea will spill. These things will happen whether you are a monk or a millionaire. But happiness depends on where your mind chooses to sit when these things happen. Let me tell you a story. When I first arrived at the monastery, I was given the task of sweeping leaves every morning for hours. I thought, what does sweeping have to do with enlightenment? But my teacher said, when you learn to enjoy sweeping, you'll understand how to enjoy everything. So, for weeks I struggled, angry, bored, frustrated. Then one morning I noticed something. The sun rising through the mist, the crisp crunch of leaves, the rhythm of my breath. Suddenly, I wasn't sweeping. I was being. And in that stillness, I felt joy. Nothing had changed, except my mind. You don't need a perfect life to feel peace. You just need a present moment. You may ask, but how can I be happy when things go wrong? When people hurt me? When life is unfair? Let me share another lesson. There was a traveler who came to our temple. He looked exhausted, defeated. He said, I've lost everything. My business, my home, my family doesn't speak to me. I have no reason to be happy. I listened. Then I handed him a cup of tea and said, drink slowly. He looked confused. How will tea fix my life? I smiled and said, it won't, but it will remind you that even in the middle of loss, there's warmth, there's stillness, there's this moment. And that's where happiness lives, not in what's missing, but in what's already here. Life will always give us something to complain about, but it will also give us something to cherish if we're paying attention. Happiness is not about controlling your circumstances. It's about controlling your attention. Ask yourself, what am I choosing to focus on today? What am I grateful for right now? And finally, don't chase happiness. Serve it when you help others feel joy, peace, or love. Happiness comes quietly and sits beside you. A smile to a stranger, a kind word, a moment of forgiveness. These are not just acts of goodness. They are invitations for joy to return to you. So, how do you be happy in every situation? Be present, be grateful, be kind, and most importantly, be still. Because happiness is not out there. It is here, within you, waiting to be noticed. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. May your path be peaceful. And may you always remember, even in storms, the sky is still blue above the clouds.